So I am making this, it's hearts. Can you see the hearts? You can see the hearts. Here. You can see the hearts better there. Ruger, I can see your heart. I can see your heart. Look at your little paws. Hi. I love you. I love you. You're sitting weird like a weird kangaroo dog. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Everybody loves Ruger. Everybody loves Ruger. And Dublin. Everybody loves Dublin. I'm coming in. I'm coming in for a smooch. Oh, cutie face. He got old droopy eyes. Look at that. He got old droopy eyes. Yeah. I love you so much. Did you know that? You didn't care. All right, why are we here? I'm wearing some weird stuff today. Today, I dressed like a hippie with my flared out pants, and yeah, that's what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing some crystals from my Sugar Muses box, and some crystals from Las Vegas Jewelry and Mineral, and some crystals from Swarovski. These skulls are from Swarovski, whatever that is. All right, why are we here? We are here because I'm making the heart shawl along with I'm using the Fiber Spider tutorial. Whoever that dude is, I love that dude. I love his voice. He is just absolutely adorable. And his tutorials are magnificent. However you say that. That's what it is. So, I'm making the shawl. The heart shawl. And where's the bottom of it? There's the bottom of it. So look at all the little baby hearts, all the cute little hearts. Oh, heartsy heartsies. And this is how it fits. Not loving it. Not loving it. He does put a disclaimer in there that it's not a regular shawl. It goes longer rather than longer. The width is longer than, I don't know. However you say it, that's what it is. So, to combat that, because I really, 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 really hate it, I am filling in, I'm doing the whole triangle part. Because the way you make the shawl, and I'm not giving away any surprises here, is you go row by row, straight across, row by row. Okay, so you start at the bottom, and you go row by row across, and you add as you go along, and it turns into this super weird triangle thing that's super thin on the edges, but super long, but not long enough. It's long this way, but not long this way. So, if this is up like that, it's not covering my butt. I like things that cover my butt, because I am not a fan of my butt being shown. So, I am crocheting. Why is it so hard for me to explain this? All around the edges, but not the top long straight edge. I'm doing the bottom edges to fill it in so it's bigger and thicker. I'll see how it goes. I'm just doing a double crochet. This is what I'm doing. 2 double crochets in each space. So there's a space there. So anywhere there's a space, 2 double crochets are going in there. No more, no less. So we'll see how that works out. If it's going to keep, See, I think it's gonna keep growing it this way, and I don't want it to grow that way. So I'm not sure what I want to do. Maybe I'll taper it. Maybe I'll taper it so it's not going all the way to the edge. Because I don't need this edge getting any whoop. I don't need that happening. That's not what I want to happen. But that's what's happening. Because that added an extra bloop bloop right there. And I didn't want that. So I think I'm going to taper it so that this isn't part of it anymore. But if I could just remember to taper it, and I don't know. I know I'm going to make a bigger mess of it than it already is. Hey, I have finished the fiber spider heart shawl, and it is very long, as you can see. And let's go look at it closer. And the edging, I did not like the original edge that was like super skinny and then went out. And he did explain it in the video that it's going to be very narrow and skinny, and I made it anyway, and then I hated it, so I went ahead and made, I didn't want it to be any longer, so I started the edging here, and I just did, what do you call it, slip stitch, single single, half half, double double, half half, single single, slip stitch, all the way around. So that added a nice touch to it. But those are all the little hearts. Oh, aren't they just precious? Just precious. And no, I don't block my stuff because I don't care enough, frankly. Oh yeah, I guess I will wear this on Valentine's Day, and nobody will know that they're hearts except for you guys. Nobody looks at anything. Well, I take that back. When I go to restaurants and I'm crocheting in line, I normally get a crocheter or a knitter asking to see whatever I'm making. So that's cool. I like that. I feel like whenever I have approached fellow crocheters or knitters, I've gotten the feeling that I'm annoying them. So I don't go up to people anymore because I've been shunned a few times. So I don't enjoy that. So now nobody gets compliments and stuff. Because I'm very proud of this. It's very, very beautiful. It's over 7 feet long. It could be 8 feet long. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and measure it right now. Hang on. Okay, yeah, it is like 7 feet and an inch. So that's great. And that's all for that. My plants over here are waiting. They're waiting to go outside. This is a dumb cane. And as you can see, a few years ago, like 2 years ago, I made the mistake of feeding it the wrong food, and it died, but it came back, and it's not doing well. These are new leaves sprouting, but that's all they do. They just sprout on top, and then they die. This one came back the most. Well, no, I guess this one came back the most. But everything else sprouts and dies immediately. I have some new growth down here, but it's doing the same thing. It's sprouting and dying. So this, you may remember, I've had forever. It got a fungal infection, and all of the I was able to save its life
I cleaned it off and sprayed the fungicide on it, so I was able to save them. But yeah, all of the leaves fell off, so they're naked except for the tops. I've had that for years. I've had this one. You guys remember this one? This was in the center of my kitchen in my other house. It's very, 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 very tall. You guys remember that? That was my giant sunflower stalk in my backyard from my garden. Yeah, that's the sunflower stalk. So yeah, look how big. This was just a wee baby. Like the leaves were that big when I got this. So this is how old. That's how long this plant has been with me. Big giant. Big giant. I love it so much. And then this little guy got root rot, and I dumped out all the soil, and I cleaned off all of the roots, and I re-soiled it and repotted it in a new plant potter. And it is coming back nicely. Yes, I was able to save its life. That was like 3 days ago, so I think it would have died if it was going to. And there's that. No change.